breath and wolf it down in one go. That way, I get to eat my fill without wasting too much. Skyward! Scatter! Showering you with praise! Time to shine! Controlled breathing. Let's... Skyward! Stray clouds converge! Headbutt! Hero incoming! Yeah! Yeah! Yoo-hoo! Time for takeoff. Rise with the sun. No. Yahoo! Yeah. Think you can get away? Illusion shattered. Light it up! Full speed ahead!
surprises.
What sort of...
Have I been here before?
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Qiqi check you over first. It's best not to let any lingering effects of the Abyss go untreated.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan. Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one. All right, that should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Qiqi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions. Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Huh? No. That can't be true, can it?
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500 years ago.
Mulan told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Tevat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace we know today. And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss. But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people, our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wayab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
So that's what happened. After finding Qiqi, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories. Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time, or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan. A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse. But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on our own methods. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wayab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old 500 years ago.
So that means I'm one of the Chosen?
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wayab were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong along the way. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wayab has been blocked.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Qiqi back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name-bearer must establish a greater connection to their name. So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines. Currently, Xilonen of the Children of Echoes, Qiqi of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
But we have less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot faster?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential. Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final two heroes are then?
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development. I can only trust in the judgment of the Wayab. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual, but in us all. You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
Huh? Oh, right! All of the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose: fuel.
Fuel? So back then, that's why you...
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to a hero of Natlan. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried in battle. On their own, each item's power is limited, but together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the two worlds. It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
But weren't they all precious treasures? What about their stories?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the abyss. And then, it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival. If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put it that way, I still feel bad.
There's no need. Remember what I told you about time? The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. In that sense, we didn't lose anything at all. If you still have regrets, let them fuel your resolve in the battles to come. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power just like the items once stored here.
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Well, if that's the case, just treat me to a drink sometime. Now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden Wars. And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, you'll be able to silence everyone who doubted you once and for all, Kachina.
Still, now that I know the danger we're facing, having a victory feast doesn't feel right.
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only affect your judgment. All right. You should head out. I'll join you in a bit.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies together. It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential. I can see it. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me. So you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of caution. My rage will never know absolution. Then my power will no longer aid you in victory. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt. For Natlan.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die.
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. Seriously, though? Dad should be here. Where is he?
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's just who he is. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone. The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means to love.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation. Instead of... Rev the engines! The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Hey, Qiqi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. I was about to leave, actually. But, it's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... Well, I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
Ah, well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want to take any chances.
So what you're saying is...
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while, at least. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound. That's all I wanted.
What? Do you really have to go that far? Can't you just talk it out?
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. I appreciate the understanding, and don't worry. I'll find a way to help her ease this burden. Anyway, I need to get going. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing? In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault. Paimon's had enough of them.
Everything's ready. Now we just need to break this show.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Qiqi!
Woohoo! Well done, Qiqi. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally made it.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Qiqi would have no trouble replacing me.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really sorry, Qiqi. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
So, what about you guys? Did you make it far?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day. We got disqualified.
Serves you all right. No sympathy from me.
All right. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal. Dear friends, I'd like to say a few words. Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me back. This traveler and his companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing. They've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger still. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Dion-san. They all helped the Traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom. They too deserve to be called our heroes, so please give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much.
Well said!
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so surreal. Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion! Hey, please don't make fun of me.
Ah, you're here.
How did you know?
You look like you've still got questions, because the thought of telling you could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short, and beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now, and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound quite ridiculous. I couldn't make them shoulder that burden with me. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
I'm suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survives. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist. She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of course, none of her buildings are around anymore. Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her. You feel loss keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. But this is something I have long since come to terms with. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the Abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, and future coexist, and all are equally important. Even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason to give up on the here and now. And it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate that we will never give up on our struggle. This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short. Well, 3 to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side, whatever it takes. Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. It would easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also forge a brand new ancient name for you.
Ancient names can be forged?
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long dwindled to 0. Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come. The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still, take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let you fall. Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation always honors its heroes.
Yeah, we can't just ignore the situation here.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Xilonen right away. She's the one who will forge the name. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power. Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now. As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
Try and stop me!
Astra. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
Hello, dear guests. Please, come here. I have some good news to share with you. This took much longer than it should have. But in any case, at long last, the new stage is ready for action. Put on a spectacular show for your audience, and you will receive a key that opens the door to the world within the painting.
Whoa, hold up! First storybook, now a world inside a painting? This place is making less and less sense all the time.
I know what you mean, but as I read in a storybook once, if a magician reveals all their tricks to the audience, it robs them of the surprise. So, it's quite right that things don't make sense. Madame Mage's magic is just like love. Not something to try and make sense of, but something you just feel.
Fair enough, that explanation sorta works. But anyway, about this new world within the painting stage. Is it any different from the other stage?
The world within the painting is a world of many rules. This new stage will put friendship and trust to the test. A classic tale. And all those who pass the test will receive a small blessing from Madame Mage.
Ooh, is it a good luck spell or something? Like, Yep, good point. We should be careful what we wish for.
I assure you, there's nothing to be nervous about. The paint is already on the canvas, and Madame Mage's blessing is no longer a secret. If you're ready, you can step onto the world within the painting stage and see for yourself. As you embark on your new adventure, do as they do in the stories. Whistle your favorite tune, cast your worries aside, and keep courage in your heart.
I have high hopes for this journey.
To be, witness my great undertaking.
My apologies.
Take flight.
Strike a pose. Let my name echo in...
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled.
Then, feel this ancient power.
Sure.
It's time to pull the trigger. Let's go get ourselves some answers.
Whirling snow! Stop for a swirl!
Do your worst! Grace us... Live! Moments of birth!
Take flight!
Let's go, Twin!
Coming to be!
Whirling snow! Coming to art! Surrender!
Clear the area!
Do your worst!
What shall we do?
Time to begin work?
Bow your head, the tides beckon. Order guide you.
Witness my great undertaking!
Japan! Drilling down!
Huh.
I have high hopes for this journey. Know my sword! Take flight! Sakura swirl! Hear my prayer!
So rude! Whirling
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Huh? Let me weave you a verse.
My apologies.
Kamisato art! Sumetsu! You! We shall prevail! Just a grace. Do your worst!
Game's up. Fun's over. Busted.
Know my sword! Witness the power of Guhua! Huh? Take flight! Much remains unfinished.
I'll scout ahead.
Time to go to work. Let my name echo in song! Access denied. Blaze over.
Ring cutter!
Hold that pose! Breaking news! I'm getting sick of this game.
You are not welcome here.
Welcome, welcome. Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Know my sword! Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Smile! Hard hitting it? All hail! I'm getting sick of this game.
You are not welcome here.
Born of ice and frost. Let the world come alive!
Witness the power of Guhua!
Hold that pose! Breaking news!
Time to
I'm getting sick of this game. Welcome, welcome. yourself. Let's play. Think you can get away? Access denied. Not now. Stars shine for...
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
No touching for Rex Lapis. Here we go. Time for takeoff. Oh, nice command. Born of ice and frost.
Busted. Things are about to...
Things have been looking really rough for Natlan lately. There are more and more commissions from the Adventurers Guild, and they're all related to the Abyss. Just waiting around won't do us any good. Let's go and see if there's anything we can do to help.
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
No touching. Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves. The night is cold. Born of ice and frost. Access denied.
Here comes the catch.
No touching for Rex Lapis. Cold, 9 to commit. Let's play. Think you can get away? Here we go. Yeah. All hail. Let's play. Time for takeoff.
Take it easy. Quietly now. Game's up. Fun.
I condemn you. Vengeance will be mine. Eye for an eye.
Brace yourselves. Think you can get away? We're way behind. Access denied. Born of ice and frost. For Rex Lapis.
Here comes the catch.
Let's play. Time for takeoff.
I condemn you. Rack and ruin.
Access denied.
Busted. Things are about to get tight.
Yahoo! Think you can get away? Here we go. Yeah.
Eye for an eye. Freeze to the core.
Yeah.
I condemn you.
No touching. Blaze over.
Here comes the catch.
Let's play. Time for takeoff.
Rack and ruin. I condemn you.
Born of... Access denied. All hail.
Gotcha. Things are about to get tight.
Solidify.
Brace yourselves. Think you can get away?
I will have order.
This is long overdue.
Busted. Game's up. It's over.
Gather. Order guide you.
Time for takeoff. Born of ice and frost.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Solidify. I will have order.
Think you can get away? For Rex Lapis!
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
This is order. Gather.
Here we go! Time for takeoff. Access denied. Born of ice and frost.
Things are about to get dicey.
Order guide you.
Yahoo! Think you can get away? Access denied. Blaze over.
Stabilize.
No touching. Access denied.
Silence. Be sanctified.
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Oh, my camera! Smile! Don't be scared.
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Shower me with praise! Let the world come up! Hold that pose! My guiding stars!
Be sanctified. Silence.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo inside! What you do? The night is cold. The stars shine.
Bow your head. The tides beckon. Silence.
Let the world come alive! Hold that pose! My guiding stars!
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Scout ahead.
Not now. Cole, mine's a command.
Shudder!
Born of ice and frost. All hail.
Here we go!
Time for takeoff.
Rack and ruin! Flood of frost! Eye for an eye! Crush!
Let's play. Next on the agenda. For Rex Lapis. My guiding stars. Don't be scared.
Ha, you think you can get away? Beg for mercy. I condemn you!
No touching. The night is cold. Stars, shine for me.
Brace yourselves! Access denied. This is long overdue. Crush! Freeze to the core!
My guiding stars. Time for takeoff. Don't be scared.
Shudder!
Next, born of ice and frost.
Access denied. Blaze over. To beg for mercy. Crush. Eye for an eye.
Stars, shine for...
Let's play. Think you can get away? Here we go.
Let's investigate this further.
Let's play. Time for takeoff. Time to shine. For Rex Lapis.
I condemn you. Vengeance will be mine. and ruin.
Wouldn't gliding be fast? Brace yourself. Think you can get away? No touching. Blaze over.
Shudder.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide! Time for takeoff.
Access denied. Beg for mercy.
Time to shine!
Crush. Freeze to the core. I condemn you.
Here we go. Think you can get away? No touching.
For Rex Lapis.
Strike a pose. Let my name echoes.
Rack and ruin.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
Born of ice and frost. Access denied. This is long overdue. Flood of frost. I condemn you.
Here we go. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Think you can get away?
Rise! I will have order. Burst forth. Feel this ancient power. Quake! Silence! Come into being! Live! Solidify! The tides beckon.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide!
Come into being! Moments of birth! Stabilize! Order guide you! Settle down! Be sanctified!
justice. Whirling snow! Shockwave! Yeah! Rain outlines your fate. Rain! Yield! Grace us your blood! Embrace the ice! Take flight! Let me weave you off. We shall... Sakura swirl! Whirling snap! Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Witness the power of Guwa. Do your work. Grace us. Take flight! Spin to win! Kick! Rain cutter! Huh? Hup! Yield! Hear my breath! Whirling snow! Embrace the ice! My apologies! Let her rip! Rain outlines your fate. What? Witness my magnificence!
Feel this ancient power.
No touching.
Live!
Crush. Born of ice and frost, all hail. Lightning, echo and song. Strike.
Freeze to the core. Well met. More speed. I'll be back. With a vengeance.
Yoo-hoo!
Witness my great undertaking.
Access denied. Time to shine. Must press.
Done this calculation. Bow your head. Feel this ancient power.
Born of ice and frost.
Silence!
Shower me with praise. Let lightning echo. No touching. For Rex Lapis.
The tides beckon.
Bow your head. Come into being. Witness my great undertaking.
Time to shine.
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled!
Bow your head. Live! Moments of birth.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive.
Silence! The tides beckon. Settle down!
Come into... Burst forth.
Strike a pose. Let lightning echo.
Be sanctified. Justice is
Settle down. Come into being. Witness my great undertaking.
Access denied. This is long overdue. Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Silence! The tides beckon.
Settle down. Burst forth. Moments of birth.
Blaze over. Shower me with praise. Let my name echo.
Silence! Be sanctified.
Understood.
Time to go to work.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Next on the Born of Ice and Frost. Correct Lepus!
Please, grant us your blood. It's nothing.
Submit! I'm getting sick.
Don't waste my time.
Left away!
You would.
Let's play! Here we go!
It's nothing. Don't waste my time.
Yahoo! Think you can get away? No touching!
Hear my prayer. Give up. Your life is mine. Don't waste my time.
Brace yourself. Let's play. Time for takeoff. Access denied. This is long overdue.
Do your work. It's nothing. Don't waste my time. Flee. We shall prevail. Yield.
No touching. Here we go. Think you can get away?
Give up.
Time to go to work.
Access denied. Blaze over. Brace yourself. Sick of this. Time for takeoff. Born of Ice and Frost.
Don't waste my time. Flee.
Don't wait.
Hear my prayer.
No touching.
You are not welcome here.
Yahoo!
Now you're testing my patience. Let's end this
Think
now.
you can get away?
Submit.
The hunt begins!
Solidify!
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Say cheese! Shoot!
Shudder! Vengeance will be mine! Eye for an eye!
I will have order! Stabilize!
Things are about to get dicey.
Crush! Shudder! Beg for mercy!
Solidify!
Crush!
Smile!
Hard hitting it! Gotcha! Shudder!
This is order! Gather!
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Flood of frost! Rack and ruin!
Here comes the catch.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Quietly now. Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
I will have order!
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Feel this ancient power.
Crush! Freeze to the core! I condemn you! Yeah. Gotcha!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Coming to be. Moment of birth.
Order guide you!
Beg for mercy! Yeah.
Here comes the catch.
Stabilize!
Shudder!
Live! Witness my great undertaking!
Busted. Take it easy.
Beg for mercy. Vengeance will be mine. Rack and ruin.
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
This is order!
Feel this ancient power. Burst forth.
Things are about to get dicey.
Order guide you! Solidify!
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Give up. Don't waste my time. Your life is mine.
Witness my great undertaking.
Gather! I will have order!
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
Moments of birth.
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Here comes the catch. Give up. Your life is mine. It's nothing.
Feel this ancient power.
Things are about to get dicey.
Solidify! This is order!
Give up. Don't waste my time.
Live! Moments of birth.
Quietly now.
I will have order!
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Rise! This is order!
Things are about to get dicey. Give up. Your life is mine. Don't waste my time.
Coming to be. Witness my great undertaking.
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha.
I will have order! Stabilize!
Give up. Submit.
Live! Moments of birth.
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Things are about to get dicey. It's nothing. Your life is mine. Take it easy. Quietly now.
Coming to be. Feel this ancient.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Give up. Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Burst forth. Witness my great undertaking.
is order.
I'll settle this.
Beg for mercy. Blood of frost. Yes. I condemn you.
This way.
Busted.
I will have order.
Things are about to get dicey.
The bond is strong.
Quietly now.
Stabilize.
Out of my way.
This is order.
Here comes the catch. Gotcha.
Solidify. Order guide you.
Now and now.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Stand with me. I'll settle this.
Gather. I will have order.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Stabilize.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide! Out of my way!
The tides beckon. Settle down. Oh! Gather. This is order.
Let my name echo in song! Our bond is strong.
Bow your head. Be sanctified. Settle down. Stabilize.
Shower me with praise! Let the world collide! I'll settle this. Stand with me.
Let the mighty be humble. Bow your head.
I hear you've got a job for me. Things are about to get tight.
Here we go. Time for takeoff. Dissipate.
Get with me. Crush. Vengeance will be mine. Eye for an eye. Gotcha. Game's up. Home's over.
Yahoo!
The bond is strong. Out of my way. Quietly now. Beg for mercy.
Here we go. Think you can get away?
Things are about to get dicey. Busted. Gutsy. Stand with me. Shudder.
Brace yourself.
Here comes the cash.
The night is cold, cold. Let's shake it and stir it. Can't have your drink.
Crush. Flood of frost.
Say cheese. I'm a rock. Qiqi. Sayonara special. Don't be scared.
Beg for mercy. Hard-hitting exclusive.
Smile.
Crush. More speed. Shudder. Crush.
I'm a rock. Say cheese. Cold. Mine's a
Beg for mercy. Vengeance will be mine.
Smile. Breaking news. Qiqi. Look at you, Bootail. I'm a my guiding star.
Crush. Shudder.
Say cheese. The night is cold. Stars. Pew. Yeah.
Crush.
Silence! Solidify!
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Settle down! Be sanctified. Bow your head. Gather!
Let my name echo in song!
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled. Stabilize!
Shower me with praise! Let the world go off!
Bow your head.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song!
Wind strike!
Be sanctified. Silence!